let me help you step off from the fast track train. I've always been the anxious girl. After years of experiencing this anxiety, I have found a few simple ways that have actually helped me to calm my nervous system. If you are not getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, or eating healthy, then these things will not work for you. The first thing we're going to talk about is affirmations. Now, we all have this constant voice in our head that is saying things to us about ourselves and the world around us. This is a never-ending constant stream of thoughts in your mind that you cannot stop. But what you can is you can control it. You can learn to control your thoughts by rewiring your brain. How do affirmations really rewire the brain? If you stand in front of your mirror every morning and you look at your face and you think to yourself, oh, I have a pimple there. Oh, my teeth look a little bit yellow. Oh, my face looks imperfect. Oh, one eye is bigger than the other, which I actually do have. Then you are starting to focus on everything that is wrong with you, everything negative. And that teaches your brain that it is okay to focus on negative things. And it will start looking for the negative things in your life outside of you as well. Imagine if you stood in front of your mirror every morning and you said to yourself, wow, I have such a beautiful face. Wow, I have such a beautiful smile. Wow, my eyes can see beauty in everything. Then that changes the whole game. That changes the whole game for you, because now you are not focusing on what is wrong with you. Now you are focusing on everything that you deem beautiful within yourself. You can trick yourself into believing you have a really good life, because you actually do. You just haven't noticed it yet. And that's okay. I'm gonna teach you today. Let's start from the beginner level. If you are new to this whole changing yourself world and you kind of want to believe in affirmations, but you really don't because they've never really worked for you and it's just too overwhelming and everyone keeps saying that you have to say, oh, I'm so beautiful to yourself. When you don't really believe that, then it's just a big mess, right? Well, there's a very simple hack for you to just change that. Instead of saying all these big words that your brain won't believe, then you can simply say, I used to believe whatever it is that you want to not believe in anymore, and then say the new belief. Stand in front of the mirror in the morning and you say to yourself, I used to believe that I'm not beautiful, but now I feel so beautiful. Now I know that I am worthy of feeling beautiful. And that is rewiring your brain to think in a different way. It's like rewriting the code of your brain. How exciting is that? Like, you can literally be the coder in this game of life. You can literally code your brain to think differently. Just start with the little things. The most important thing with affirmations is actually the feeling behind it. So if you say, I used to feel ugly, but now I feel so beautiful as a beginner, then it's much more easier for you to comprehend the thought because you associate it with a feeling. There are so many ways to do these affirmations, and really it all comes down to what your goal is. So if your goal is to feel less anxious, you might say that I used to feel anxious before big meetings, but now I feel so safe and secure within myself that I no longer have to feel anxious. And really recognize the anxiety in your brain. Because when you get that anxious thought, then you have to validate it first in order to move on with changing the thought. Because if you invalidate your feelings and thoughts, then it will actually do the opposite and make you feel less secure and more anxious. And that is our next topic, validating your own inner feelings. Because all your brain wants in this moment is validation that it is secure, it is protected. So how to do that in a situation where you're anxious? If you're at work, you can go to the bathroom or find a quiet corner or even sit at your desk if you feel comfortable and just say to yourself mentally, I acknowledge that I'm feeling anxious right now. That is a completely valid feeling to feel. You validate that you are feeling anxious, and then you say to yourself, at this time, I am completely safe, I allow myself to be myself in every situation that I step into. If you validate them in a situation where your body is just not getting over the fight or flight feeling, then your brain starts to click in a different way. And then your brain is like, oh, we are allowed to feel this emotion. Okay, it's not that scary. And then when you say to your brain that everything is actually safe and you are actually secure and it's okay to feel these feelings, but you don't have to feel them because you know what? Everything is fine. Treat your brain as if it was a 5-year-old kid. Tell them that everything is fine, even though you are feeling what you're feeling, because your brain can't tell the difference between a predator coming after you or a big scary meeting with your boss. And it's up to you how to deal with it. I have gone through all of these emotions and feelings throughout my whole life, and these are just the first two of the greatest tips that have helped me. The next thing that has helped me immensely with getting over my anxiety and regulating my nervous system, like really being in a calm state of being. I'm not saying that I'm always in this state, because I too have triggers, but these are just the things that have helped me deal with it in situations where I do get triggered. Over a longer period of time, you will start seeing the changes. It is gratitude journaling. If you want to achieve a state of being within your body, feeling calm, then start by noticing the things that make you feel that way. Be grateful for the small moments of your day. When I gratitude journal, I usually journal, I'm grateful for having a warm bed. I'm grateful for having drinking water available to me. I'm grateful for being able to sit under this cozy blanket. So I'm just constantly telling my brain that I feel safe and secure by doing these things. I'm grateful to be able to do these things. And then these things are associated with positive emotions for me, so I want to do them over and over again. Sometimes I even write things that I have yet to achieve, but that I want to achieve, to let my nervous system know that it is okay for me to achieve these things. And if you intertwine it with the things that you already do have, like fresh cleaning water, or having food on the table, or just having a warm home, honestly, whatever it is, you can already be grateful for it, and then just add little snippets of the things that you want to feel more calm and relaxed with. If you are grateful for it, then you will get to experience it more and more. Finally, your nervous system will be relaxed when you're doing these things, because you will feel gratefulness instead of anxiety. The next thing is actually EFT tapping. EFT tapping is something I've gotten into recently. It has never really worked for me before. I decided to try it out. I was literally on my last straw, going to bed every night, feeling anxiety over just going to bed. And I was like, okay, you know what? Fine. I will try it. Fine, I'll try it out, what all the other calm girlies are talking about, because I'm already in this state of just trying out different things in life, so why not give this a chance? What I do is when I go to sleep and I'm feeling anxiety over going to sleep or over something that happened within the day, then I just start by tapping different parts of my nervous system. Basically, the tapping points are the top of your head, your temples, your forehead, under eyes, under the nose, under your lips, under your collarbone, and under your armpits. And bonus points for these. I don't use these points as often as I use more of like different points in my head and my body. So EFT tapping has been great for me. EFT tapping is something that just calms your nervous system and allows you to relax, even though it looks a bit funky when you're doing it, even though it looks a bit weird and you're just looking at yourself in the mirror and doing it and being like, I look like I'm a completely crazy person talking to myself and tapping my body. But hey, it helped me with my anxiety. And if there's nothing in the world that has helped you, try it out. But you must first be at that point where you believe that it'll help you. Because I was like, okay, I'm trying it out and I am believing that it will help. I am truly letting myself do this without any judgment of the technique itself. the other things that I did believe in, they didn't work. So what if this one thing that I don't believe in works? And it did. So that's what you have to do when you want to calm your nervous system. That's what I do every night after brushing my teeth. I do some EFT tapping, and that's what I do every morning when I wake up. I just do a bit of a tapping exercise where I'm like, I'm so grateful to wake up. Today is going to be a great day. I feel completely calm and relaxed by being myself, yada, 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 all these different things. And this has really helped me, you guys. I truly recommend it to anyone who is struggling with anxiety and just overworked nervous system, because it will help you come back into your body and feel safe and secure as you are, which you should feel. You deserve to feel good, so why not try it out? This is what has helped me relax my nervous system and just be in that mindset of already feeling safe. In this situation, for your brain, you are basically the neck that is turning your head to look in the better direction. So your brain is like, oh my God, I'm so anxious. I'm looking over there and I can see everything that's making me so anxious right now. I'm just freaking out. And then you're just simply the neck turning the head, looking at this direction, because they're all like in your vision. But if you look only in one direction, you can never see the other direction, you know. But if you turn your head and look at the other direction, you can see the whole picture, and you're like, wow, I used to only look at the anxiety part, but actually there is so much good, but I just didn't see it before. Feeling anxious is a really good response for your body, because your body is just trying to protect you. You're already having anxiety, so just validating that feeling and rewriting it with affirmations is easy for you. You already have things to be grateful for, and we all experience gratitude to some level already. So all you have to do is just journal it down or list it in your mind at the end of the day, which isn't that difficult because you can do it while going to bed. If you go to bed, you just think about it or you journal it. So it's not a big extra step for you. EFT tapping, now that is an extra step that you have to take. And it requires a lot of patience to stand there and think about these things. But if you're already doing affirmations, then you can just combine it. So you can literally combine it with your morning or nighttime routine. So I just wanted to talk about doing these little simple things first before we get into the next steps. I hope you can feel a little bit more relaxed and less anxious, and just more of whatever you want to feel after hearing these tips. And if there's anything else you would like to hear about, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to hear more topics about self-development, transformation as we go through Transformation March together, then subscribe to my YouTube channel, and yeah, we can just have a good time together, becoming our best selves.